Right, so the Stoxkart final now on circuit here, Hednesford Raceway tonight. This is race number 3 of your race programme here on this Tuesday evening. We've got the cars making their way round to their respective grid positions in the field. We've got 6 karts back out there on circuit for today's grand final for the Stoxkarts. Setting the field off will be number 1 of Tom Drawbridge in the gold roof car, with 83 Ben Singleton alongside him in the red and blue machine. Behind them we've got the 293 car of that's Kevin van der Bosch. 005 on inside row 3 is Kieran Twigg, and 902 is going to be Thomas Kalita in one of the 3 higher karts, and then 145 Scott Kinton formed on the inside of row 2 as the 3rd place car. So that's your grid then, rolling start, 12 laps of action for tonight's Stoxkart final. So nicely around the rolling start then, 20 miles an hour as always. So not the biggest grid of Stoxkarts imaginable. We had a few more at Buxton last time ran them, where we had some in the region of 10 or 12 karts. Here we go then, revs will begin to rise as much as they can do in a Stoxkart anyway, and watch the green flag from Mr. Starter. Right, green flag goes down. We go then with the Stoxkart grand final, and oh dear, show what tangle on turn for the E3 cars has gone for a wild ride as Kieran Twigg and Thomas Kalita come together in cars 005 and 902 as it looks like unfortunately number 1 of Tom Drawbridge has been put away by 293 Van der Bosch to take the lead. So Kinton comes charging them and puts Van der Bosch to the wall down there on turns 3 and 4, and Scott Kinton will lead the way as they complete the first. Of course, Scott has raced a Stoxkart in real life before at Birmingham a couple of years ago. Kevin van der Bosch now goes in them in turn 3 and disposes of the 145 car in brutal fashion right in front of the video stall. As 83 Singleton will try and deal with 005 of Kieran Twigg very shortly, but we've got the battle at the front between number 1 of Drawbridge and 293 of Van der Bosch. Of course, Tom Drawbridge as well as also hired a Stoxkart in real life, did an outing at Buxton back in July. On the same day the National Hot Rods made a visit to the Peak District venue. So round to complete a few more laps then. I think we're on lap number 4 as we see them through now, so that's lap 4 beginning. That's 3 laps in the books already for the Stoxkarts. Obviously not the quickest cars around here at Hednesford Hills Raceway by any means. I think the Euro cars we're seeing lapping a bit quicker as the E3 kart goes through into what is now 4th place, shifting the 005 of Kieran Twigg out wide on the turnstile. Ben Twigg will try and retaliate in the meantime. Bumpers going, and Kieran Twigg's gone sideways and has hit the inner wall down there and has got obscured behind one of the floodlights, I'm afraid. But he has gone, I can inform you of that, because he's not immersed behind the floodlights. Your leader is still number 1 of Tom Drawbridge, who has lapped 005 of Kieran Twigg, which means amazingly Thomas Kalita 902 is not a lap down, or indeed in last, so that's positive for Thomas, I guess. But meanwhile, the second place battle is attempting to close up, but I think Kinton has the legs on Van der Bosch at the current juncture, which may change as the race unfolds. As I say, not a huge amount of karts here, but we've had some pretty decent racing so far in the 2 heat races I've had, as Kieran Twigg's had more problems this time on turn 2 and has spun the higher kart once again. He's able to rejoin at least, and the 005 kart will continue circulating, albeit looking a little bit off the pace at this stage. 83 is 4th, and 5th place should be 902 of Kalita. Not to be confused with his brother Ben, of course, who runs 702 in junior bangers, of course moving into the seniors now. So the leader is still Tom Drawbridge in number 1, took a race win at Buxton when we last ran the Stoxkarts in OGRT. As Van der Bosch is currently sizing up 145 of Kinton as they go down the back straight. So there's going to be a change of position for second. We remain to find out. Bumpers connect. And that's sent Van der Bosch wider than it has Kinton. So in fact Van der Bosch has got caught on the wall unfortunately, so has lost ground to the second place driver of Scott Kinton's Tom Drawbridge is leading by about half a lap. Two laps to go this time for him as they will begin to start lap number 11 out of 12 in tonight's Stoxkart final. Not many laps, of course, in this one. We've had 2 10-lap heats. We've got a 12-lap final here. Then we've got a 10-lap all-comers as well following this. So just the 4 races tonight for the karts. But the last lap board out the ready in the meantime for number 1 of Tom Drawbridge, who is largely in charge and has not really been challenged since the first few exchanges in the opening laps. 145 is second, 293 is third, 83 will be fourth at the moment, and it looks like we've lost to the 005 cars, unfortunately, somewhere along the line. So I think 902 is up into 5th place. The chef flag goes up, it goes down on number 1 Tom Drawbridge. 145's got Kinton home in second. Oh, Keen Twig is out there in fact and has just spun himself around on turn 4. Somehow the 83 car just manages to avoid him. Watch out, Thomas. Goes there to avoid the 005 car, which unfortunately had a spin down there on turn number 4. But there you go, that rounds out the Stoxkarts final. Red flags please, thank you very much, to round that one out.